all you wonderful viewers, one and all. Welcome to this week's episode of No Brainer. I'm your host, Andy Wyatt, and we're in for a very exciting evening because tonight we're joined by Jake and Kevin. Very soon, they're going to compete for the chance to win some money. How about that? What better way to spend the evening, right?
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, well, quickly, let me just explain the rules. Now, you two are going to face off in 2 rounds of questions. If at any point the question becomes too difficult, you can pass it off to your opponent with a brain freeze, forcing them to answer the question. Whoever has the most points at the end of round 2 will get to move on to the money round with a chance to win $100. Real quick, I want to meet the contestants a little bit more, so let's move over to Jake. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing real good. How about yourself?
I'm great, thank you. You mentioned you like skiing, though.
Yeah, I like to go to Seven Springs over the winter and get a few sessions in.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I actually live pretty close to Seven Springs near
really?
Latrobe, so maybe I'll see you there if I actually make it out there this season.
Maybe you will.
All right, now, real quick, let's switch gears. Let's go ahead and meet Kevin. So how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well.
Okay, cool. You mentioned you liked college football backstage.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them, especially Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, okay. Think they're going to win this season?
Yeah, I hope so. They're undefeated right now, so I just hope that keeps rolling.
Okay, who knows? They might keep up that winning streak, but they might not.
I hope so.
Just kidding. All right, now I think we're ready to begin. Jake, you won the coin toss backstage, so we'll start with you.
Sounds
Just
good.
a few reminders. You both get 1 brain freeze, and each question asked will be worth 10 points. So let's begin round 1. All right, Jake, let's see your first question. How many periods are there in a regular game of ice hockey? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
Well, I am a big fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I've been to a few games over the years, so I am going to go with A, 3.
All right, let's see. Are there 3 periods in a regular game of ice hockey? Yes, there are. Great job. That's 10 points over to you, so that's a pretty good start. All right, let's switch gears over to Kevin. Let's see if he can keep up with Jake. How many innings are there in a regular game of baseball? Is it A, 8, B, 9, C, 10, or D, 11?
Well, I'm going to go with B9 because I'm a big baseball fan, so I know how many innings there are, and that's definitely the answer.
Okay, let's see. Is the answer 9? Yes, there is. Great job, and that's 10 points over to you. So you're both off to a pretty good start. We're already tied. So, Jake, let's go to you. Let's see if you can keep up this tying streak.
All right.
Physics is the study of what? Is it A, life, B, chemical reactions, C, plants, or D, matter?
Well, I haven't had physics since back in high school, but I'm not going to go with, I know it's more about movements and that type of thing, so I'm going to go with A, life.
All right, let's see. Is life the study of physics? Oh,
No.
It's actually D, matter. I'm in a physical science class right now. I'm going to have to write that down myself just to make sure I remember it. Okay, well, that means 10 points go over to Kevin, so let's see if you can keep up this, keep up being in the lead. Sorry, jumped on my words. Sorry about that. Can we bring up his question, please? There we go. The Kelvin scale is used to measure what? Is it A, temperature, B, length, C, time, or D, weight?
Wow, this is a pretty tough one. I haven't seen a question like this for a while. I haven't taken a lot of science classes yet. But all right, remember back in high school, and I know it's not length or weight, so it's between temperature and time, and I'm going to go with A.
All right, let's see. Is the answer A, temperature? Oh, it actually is. Great job. That's another 10 points over to you. Jake, you're falling behind a little bit, but let's see if you can do some catching up right now. Let's see. Let's bring up his next question. Which state does not border Tennessee? Is it A, Kentucky, B, Virginia, C, Arkansas, or D, Louisiana?
Well, going back to my geography classes, I believe Tennessee's more of a southern state, so I believe Kentucky, Arkansas, and Louisiana all do border it, and I don't believe Virginia does. So I'm going to go with that, B, Virginia.
All right, let's see. Is the answer B? Is it Virginia? Oh, not pretty close. It was actually Louisiana. It's okay. I get confused with the states on the map too. No worries there. All right, let's switch gears. Let's go back over to Kevin. Sorry, let's go back over to Kevin for his next question, please. What is the postal abbreviation for Wisconsin? Is it A, WI, B, WS, C, WC, or D, WN?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm a big Ohio State fan. They play Wisconsin every year, so I see it all the time. So I'm going to go with A, WI.
All right, let's see. Is the answer A? Yes, it is. Great job, and that is another 10 points over to you. Right now the score is 50 to 10. Jake, let's see if you can do a little bit of catching up. So let's go on ahead. See what you can do. Approximately how far is the moon from the Earth? Is it A, 236,000 inches, B, 237,000 feet, C, 238,000 yards, or D, 239,000 miles?
Well, I've missed 2 of these last easy questions, so I'm going to have to go with D on this one with miles.
All right, let's see. Is the answer D in miles? And it was a great job. That's 10 points over to you. Okay, you're not doing too bad. So let's go over to Kevin now for his next question, please. What ocean contains the Mariana Trench? Is it A, Pacific, B, Atlantic, C, Indian, or D, Arctic?
Well, this is a pretty tough question for me. I don't think I know the answer, so I'm going to try to pull the brain freeze and pass it over to Jake here.
Uh-oh, all right, we already got some brain freeze this early on. So, Jake, let's see what you can do with this question.
Thank you, Kev. I'm really interested in this question. I do not know it all, so I'm going to go with a guess and say, I'll go with B, Atlantic.
All right, is there any reason why you want to go with that one?
Sounds good.
Just sounds good. All right, well, let's see. Is the answer B, Atlantic? Oh, it's actually the Pacific, actually coming pretty close to the Mariana Islands, actually the longest trench in the ocean. Good try, though. So let's go back over to Kevin. Let's see if he can keep up with his winning streak right now. What is a normal oral temperature for a human? Is it A, 88.2 degrees Fahrenheit, B, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, C, 101.3 degrees Fahrenheit, or D, none of these?
Well, one would think that the temperature would be closely related to the normal core body temperature, so I'm going to go with B.
All right, let's see. Is the answer B, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit? And it is. Great job. Another 10 points. Over to you. All right, well, that sound means it's the end of round 1. Kevin, you're in a pretty head start, so that's pretty good. Jake, no need to worry. Each question is going to be worth 20 points, but right now we're going to take a quick break. Be sure to stay with us.
G-Morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me.
I think it might be one in the morning.
Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did? Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
And 30. Oh! Yo, hey, Allison.
What's going on?
Working on my free throws, just on 30 straight.
30? That's not possible.
Maybe not possible for you, but I've been practicing.
Step back and give me the rock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
1, 2, 11. You know what's harder when people are watching?
Hey, you know, 11's not that bad. All you need are a few pointers.
Thank you. Are you a free throw expert?
Well, no, not really, but I do know excellent teamwork when I see it. Oh, it's so much easier to get active and live healthier when your friends are there to motivate you with a little friendly competition.
Now let's get this game started.
Right.
Oh, she's going for the hook shot. Hook shot. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
America.
Let's get healthy together.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
to kickflip 6 stairs takes determination. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
The pain will not control us, because arthritis can't beat us if we beat it first. In the fight against arthritis, you need a weapon. What's yours? Visit the Arthritis Foundation at fightarthritispain.org.
Hey there, welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned. We had a very exciting first round with Kevin taking a huge lead. Jake, how do you feel about that? You're a little bit behind right now.
I missed some easy ones that first round, but I'm going to come back here the second round.
Okay.
Have faith.
Yeah, you have faith. That's very good. You have the chance to, because we're going to start with you, and each question is going to be worth 20 points. So I think we're ready to begin. Let's start round 2. All right, let's see what's in store for Jake. Who was vice president when Bill Clinton was president? Is it A, Dick Cheney, B, Joe Biden, C, Dan Quayle, or D, Al Gore?
Well, through process of elimination here, I'm going to say that Dick Cheney was for George W. Bush, and Joe Biden was more recent. And I'm not sure, I haven't heard the name C before, so I'm actually going to go with D, Al Gore.
All right, let's see. Was Al Gore Bill Clinton's vice president? Yes, he was. Great job, and that's 20 points over to you. So right there, you're already starting to catch up a little bit. But let's go back over to Kevin. Let's see if he can keep up with his winning streak. Which was not a name of a Christopher Columbus ship? Is it A, Santa Maria, B, Isabella, C, Pinta, or D, Nina?
Okay, I know that the Santa Maria is one, and I think that Pinta is one. So between B and D, I think that I'm gonna go with D.
Okay, any particular reason you want to pick that one?
I'm just feeling that right now.
Just feeling it.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Is the answer D? Oh, it's actually not. It's actually Isabella was not one of them. Did you ever hear that one song was like the Nina Pinta Santa Maria? That one?
It doesn't ring a bell. I had a bad feeling there.
No, it's okay. So that's 20 points over to you, Jake. Now let's see. You can take the lead with this one. So let's see what Jake can do. How many faces are there on a cube? Is it A, 4, B, 6, C, 8, or D, 10?
So on a cube, I'm going to think of it as a dice, and there are 6 numbers on a dice, so I'm going to go with B, 6.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. So are there 6 faces on a cube? I guess there are. Great job. So you have now officially taken the lead. How's that feel?
That feels great.
Okay, but we still have a pretty close game. Kevin, let's see if you can reclaim the lead now. 5 cubed equals what? Is it A, 75, B, 100, C, 125, or D, 150?
Well, I'm gonna go with C, 125.
Okay, let's see, is the answer C, 125? Yes, it is. Pretty good job. That's another 20 points over to you. Just out of curiosity, was that a guess?
No, it was not. That's an old trick from my 7th grade math teacher there.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess she taught you well. He or
Yep.
she taught you well. Okay, still tight game. Jake, let's see if you can keep up with this very competitive game right now. In what part of the body can you find a carpal bone? Is it A, shoulder, B, foot, C, wrist, or D, pelvis?
Well, anatomy is not my best category, but carpal bone, I'm thinking carpal tunnel, and you get carpal tunnel in your wrist, so I'm going to go with C, wrist.
Okay, let's see. Are carpal bones found in the wrist? Yes, they are. Great job, and that's another 20 points over to you. We still have a very competitive game going on right here. Very competitive second round, I should say. So Kevin, let's go back to you. Let's see what you can do with your next question. An albino person lacks what? Is it A, coasty, B, plasma, C, melanin, or D, hormones?
Well, this is a pretty tough one for me. I don't think it's A, and I don't think it's C. I'm gonna go with D. It messed me up last time I picked D, but I'm gonna go with it this time.
Gonna go with it? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it'll serve you well, maybe it won't. So let's see, is the answer D? Oh, it was actually C. Melanin's kind of a pigment that defines like the skin tone. Just something like it's a crazy science like that. Oh, it's another 20 points over to Jake. So now you're in a pretty comfortable lead right now. So let's see if Jake can keep up with this lead. This next question. What was the name of the first satellite to orbit Earth? Is it A, Apollo 1, B, Explorer 1, C, Sputnik 1, or D, Lauber 1?
Well, I believe one of them is a space shuttle. I'm not sure which one was the first satellite. So, if I could I brain freeze this one too, Kevin?
Actually, yes, you could. You could brain freeze this one. So, Kevin, what can you do with this question?
Well, we're gonna find out here. I think I'm gonna go with C.
Okay. Is there any particular reason you want that one?
Well, this is a pure guess, and I like the name, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Just like.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if the answer is C, Sputnik 1, because he likes the name. Yes, it is. Actually, very good job. That one was launched by the Russians in the late 1950s during the Cold War, so that was very good. Your history has taught you well. So we still have a very competitive game going on. Let's go back to Jake. Let's see if you can maintain your comfortable lead. What year did Lincoln issue the Emancipation Proclamation? Is it A, 1861, B, 1863, D, 1865, or D, 1867?
Another good question there. And I believe from my geography class, we did talk about this, and even though all these years are similar in date, I believe it was 1863, which would be B.
Okay, let's see. Was the Emancipation Proclamation proclaimed in 1863? Yes, it was. Great job, and that's another 20 points over to you. So let's go back to Kevin. Let's see if you can keep up with this, again, very competitive game tonight. If you are persona non grata, then you are what? Is it A, untidy, B, unacceptable, C, ungrateful, or D, under arrest?
Well, I don't think it's D or A, so I'm down to B and C, and I think I'm going to go with C, ungrateful.
Okay. Any reason why ungrateful?
I think that's the one.
You just think that's the one?
Yeah, I really
like that kind of like
I
meant
think
to be?
it just sounds right.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is the answer C, ungrateful? Oh, it was actually B, unacceptable, so that's another 20 points that'll go over to Jake, and now you're pretty far ahead in the lead. The tables have, in fact, turned this round. So, Jake, let's see what you can do with your next question. Tactful is to blunt, as prudent is to what? Is it A, frugal, B, delicate, C, soft, or D, careless?
I haven't had a question like this in a very long time, and I'm gonna have to think about this one for a second. I would say tactful to blunt is more of, I don't believe that would be more of a synonym, I believe it would be more of an antonym. So prudent would be to, I'm gonna say D, careless.
Okay, let's see. Is prudent to careless? Yes, it is. Great job. Another 20 points yet again over to you. So let's switch gears and go back to Kevin for his next question, please. DEET is often added to what? Is it A, insect repellent, B, food coloring, C, hair gel, or D, brake fluid?
Well, let's see here. I don't think it's A, and I don't really know what DEET is though, so that's the problem. I'm gonna go with B.
Okay, let's see. Is DEET added to food coloring? No, it's actually added to insect repellent. It's actually the most common chemical in insect repellent. So good guess. But let's go back to Jake now for his next question, please. Which is a tint of blue? Is it A, azure, B, magenta, C, ultramarine, or D, Prussian blue?
Well, I believe magenta is more of a purple, so I'm going to rule that one out right away. Ultramarine, when I think of marine, I think of the ocean, and it also is blue. And D has blue in it, so yeah, let's go with A, just for the fun of it.
Want to go with A? All right, let's see. Is azure a tint of blue? Very good job, and that's yet another 20 points over to you. Was that a guess right there?
It was an educated guess.
Educated guess, yeah. That's actually the slight tint that's for the sky when it's really a clear, sunny day. So, Kevin, let's see if you can gain some 20 points here. You're kind of falling behind a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, can we bring up his question now? Which is a secondary color of paint? Is it A, yellow, B, orange, C, navy blue, or D, pink?
Well, this is a tough one, but it takes me back to days in art class, and I know that secondary means it's two primary colors mixed together, so I'm going to go with D, pink.
All right, let's see. Is the answer pink? Oh, it's actually not. It was orange. You were kind of right with the whole two primary colors. So in this case, red, yellow, and orange. All right, well, that sound means it's the end of round 2. Jake, you won. That means you're going to the money round.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Kevin, you've done a great job. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, but don't worry, you're going to walk away with a smile again. We won't leave you hanging.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Well, do be sure to stick with us for the money round. We'll be right back after this brief break.
Every student needs encouragement to finish high school. Go to boostup.org to give Reagan and the students in your community the boost they need to make it through.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I knew I was going to college, so I always worked. My friends would come into the restaurant where I was working and want me to go out, but I had to man up and say no. You can't mess around. I heard about Fredo Student Aid at church. Filling out the free application wasn't easy, but I got it done. What would I tell other kids? Just go for it, see what happens. Don't give up on college because of money. My name is Eric. I'm going to study sports medicine. I'm going to be all right.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
The first day stepping on the court, I couldn't keep up. That motivated me to step up my game. When I reach a goal, I set a new one the next day. And my next goal is to go to college. Mastering the court takes persistence. So does getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
You think you're just checking your messages or telling a friend you're on your way. They could be the last words you ever type. Make sure you get where you're going.
Hey there, thanks for staying with us for the money round. Right now we're joined by Jake, who won with a very impressive lead over Kevin in round 2. So Jake, you have the chance to win $100. How's it make you feel?
Well, I like the sound of it, that's for sure.
Okay, you also have the chance to walk away with $0. How does that make you feel?
Not so happy, I'm not gonna lie.
That's all right. You can walk away with either those or anything in between. But first, I think we should get the rules explained. So right over here, we have Elena presenting 5 different cards. Each card's going to have one monetary value of either 0, 25, 50, 75, or $100. Okay. Your job is to choose one card for me to hold on to for the whole round. After that, you're going to eliminate 3 of the 4 remaining cards until you're left with 2, the one on the table and the one in my hand.
All right.
At that point, you're going to choose which one you're going to walk away with.
Okay.
Okay. Sound pretty straightforward?
Sounds good.
All right, well, I think we're ready to begin. So, let's begin the money round. All right, Jake, go ahead and pick your first card.
I'm going to pick card number 1.
Okay, Elena, could you bring me card number 1, please? Thank you very much. All right, Jake, go ahead, eliminate your first card.
I'm going to eliminate number 4 to start.
Okay, Elena, let's see card number 4. All right, $50.
Not so bad.
Yeah, not too bad. You know, it's the middle number. You still have a chance to win. You know, 75 or 100.
Okay.
So go on ahead and eliminate your second card.
I'm going to eliminate card number 5.
Okay, Elena, let's see card number 5. Okay, lower number. You still have a chance to win those bigger numbers. Okay, go ahead and pick your next card.
All right, I'm going to have to eliminate number 3.
Number 3. Okay, Elena, let's see number 3. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Already eliminated the biggest one of them all. So this leaves you in a tough spot. You have either the 75 or the 0 to pick from. Okay, so I understand you're probably a little bit nervous. So which one are you going to pick? The one in my hand or the one on the table?
I guess I got to go with my gut. Go with number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what's behind this card. And walked away with a 0. Sorry about that, Jake.
Hey, it's all right.
I think you're like the first contestant this season, so there you go. You can hold that proudly.
Hey, I'm proud.
I'm just kidding. Don't worry, we're going to have you walk away with a very small gift, but I would like to thank you for joining us tonight. All right, on behalf of the cast and crew of No Brainer, I'm Andy Wyant, and thank you for joining us this evening. Have a good night.